do a top 10 video on my top 10 most wanted S.H.Figuarts Naruto figures. I love the Naruto line, it's fantastic, it's been fantastic lately. All of the figures are great, but I'd love to see these characters be next. And then I give Tamashi all my money if they made these guys. I'd love these characters, I'd love to see them. Yeah. This is my top 10. First up, we'll start with some honorable mentions. First up, for first honorable mention is these outfits for Sasuke, the first Shippuden Sasuke outfit, and then the Chunin exam Sasuke. I love these outfits. They're dope, and I'd love to see them. They made as figures. There's an Anime Heroes does have like the Shippuden Sasuke, like the first Shippuden outfit, but that figure is just not that good. But I'd love to see like S.H.Figuarts do one. For like the sleeves, they could use like Obito or like Renji. They did those type of sleeves, like those characters, so they could like reuse them. And then for like Sasuke, and then for the Chunin exam Sasuke, they'd like fix like the ab crunch. The first kid Sasuke, I love that figure, but it has like the ab crunch isn't that great. So they could like fix it with like the Chunin exam Sasuke. Yeah, I'd love to see these. Okay. Next up is the Kid Sakura, and then the 4th grade Ninja War Sakura with her Jonin vest, and then like the seal released. I really want Kid Sakura so we could complete like our young Team 7. And then we have Naruto and Sasuke, but no Sakura. Even Shippuden, they have like a Naruto, Sasuke, and Sakura, but not for the younger versions. So I'd love to see her next. It feels incomplete like having Naruto and Sasuke, but no Sakura. And then fans could like buy them more. And then for 4th grade Ninja War Sakura, I love this look the most for Sakura, but I don't think we're gonna be getting her soon. But I'd love it if they did that. Like, it'd be cool, but I don't see them doing it anytime. Next up, Anbu, Kakashi, and Itachi. I love these looks for them, but like 4th grade Ninja War Sakura, I don't see them doing them soon. They are requested, but I don't think they do them like soon. We already have like 2 Kakashis and we have an Itachi coming on the way, so don't think they want to do another one like next. Yeah, but it would be cool if they made them like give them like the Anbu masks, and then they could like we could give them like generic ones, like just generic ones from like the show, and then we could like army build them. Then we could have like a whole army of Anbu characters on our shelves, and it'd be cool. Like give our shelves like more like characters to work with, and then people buy multiple so they could like put like the different masks on them and stuff. Yeah, I'd like to see them. Yeah. Now for our final honorable mention is the Jonin characters, Iruka, Asuma, Yamato, and Might Guy. These characters, they essentially share the same bodies, like the same like vest, like Kakashi. So yeah, they could reuse like the Kakashi body, and the hands, and then just give them like the different heads, and then but I wouldn't want to see them separately because it kind of be waste of time and money. Like I don't see people like buying like the same figure 4 times, because yeah, they're good characters, but I don't think people want to buy all 4 of them at the same time. But I'd like to see them like doing like a set, like do like a Jonin body, and then the Chunin body, and then like which is the Kakashi body, and then the Kakashi hands from the Kakashi figure. And give them like the heads of Iruka, Asuma, Yamato, and Guy. And then that way people could buy it, and then they could like choose their favorite one, and then put it on the shelf. And then if you really want to, you could buy multiples, and then you could like put like the different like heads on like each body. You could buy like 4, and then put like Iruka's head on one body, Asuma on another, and stuff like that. Yeah, I'd like to see them do that rather than like just release them all separately. But I don't think they will. Unless they somehow watch my video, but I doubt that's gonna happen. Yeah, that's all the honorable mentions. Now here's the true top 10 list. Number 10, Neji. He's another very requested character. People request him like all the time. I'd love to see him but for like but they could like give him like a bunch of like different hand accessories, and then like different like face expressions, like with like the Byakugan like exposed, and then like a yelling one. I love Neji. Unfortunately, he was done dirty, but because of Kishimoto and stuff. But yeah, I'd love to see him. He'd be really cool. Yeah. Next up, at number 9 is the Sound 5. Kimimaro, Hitomaru, Sakon, Jirobo, and Tayuya. Now, you're like, why them? Well, one, I love the art. They're from the Sasuke retrieval arc. I love that art. It's fantastic. And number 2, it's because we need more Part 1 villains, and number 3 is because like for Dragon Ball Z they get the Ginyu Force, so we need a group of 5 villains for Naruto. And then they could be like really posable and stuff. Like I think Toy Biz or Mattel, they did like, or maybe Hasbro, I think. I don't know. They did like Hitomaru, they did Sakon, and they did Kimimaro, and they did Jirobo back in the day. But those figures, they're not the best. They haven't aged very well. But I'd like to see new ones, like with the new tech. And then like Jirobo could be like using like Toto's like body, and then like stuff like that. But I don't know how they do like Hitomaru since he has like 6 arms. But Hasbro, they did like a 6-armed Spider-Man. So maybe you could like take some like cues from Hasbro and like do like a 6-armed figure. I don't know if Figuarts did like a multiple armed figure. Like, I'm not sure. I probably like in like Dragon Ball or Kamen Rider or something. I don't know. But I'm not familiar with those series, so yeah. I'd like to see I really like Kimimaro since he's my favorite, so yeah. Don't think we'll be getting them soon. They'll probably be Premium Bandai if we get them, so but yeah. We have Orochimaru too, so yeah, we need more Part 1 villains and stuff, yeah. Number 8 is Rock Lee. Now Rock Lee, he's another great character. They did an old one back in the day, but that one hasn't aged very well. Like the articulation kind of sucks on that one. So I'd like to see him do like an updated one with like 2.0 articulation. Like, it'd be like really posable, really fun to mess with. Like for Kid Rock Lee, they could give him like the sake bottle, like a drunken face, different like comedic expressions, like a one where he like falls in love with Sakura and stuff like that, like a screaming angry one. And then both for them, they could do like the 8 Gates face, like they did with the old one. Give him like the feet, the face, and the neck, and the hands to change him to like the 8 Gates mode. And yeah, he'd be a really fun figure, and I'd love to see him, but yeah. Next up, Gaara. They did another Gaara, they did the first Shippuden one, and back in when the old line was out, but that figure hasn't aged the best. It's got limited articulation, and it doesn't just look as good, but yeah. We need a new one. I'd love to see the Kid Gaara first, but I don't think, but I'd see the Kid Gaara being like the most likely first to be made first, then maybe the Shippuden one, then the Fourth Great Ninja War one could be like a Premium Bandai exclusive or something, maybe an event exclusive. But for like Kid Gaara, they could like give him like an angry like the teeth gritting face, like a cracked face, and then we could maybe if they did like Rock Lee and Gaara at the same time, they could like give like both of them like faces to recreate their iconic fight, which you should watch. That's a great fight. That's like one of the best fights in not just Naruto, but all of anime. It's one of the greatest fight scenes in all of the anime. But yeah, I'd love to see Kid Gaara. I'd love to see Gaara just in general. Anyone would be fine, but Kid Gaara especially, since I love his like fight against Rock Lee and his fight against Naruto. Give him like a bunch of parts and stuff. Yeah. Give him like different like hands. They could like make like the leg articulation could work, and then like the skirt piece for like Shippuden Gaara could be like Shippuden Sasuke and Obito Orochimaru, which is like the soft silicone plastic. And yeah, I'd love to see him. And next up, at number 6, I think this is number 6. It's Kiba. Now, I'd love to see Kiba because just, well, the Shippuden Kiba in particular, because since he has Akamaru, if they did like a part 1 Kiba, it'd just be like it'd probably have limited articulation because of the design, and like the head and like the Akamaru would just be like a tiny like little figure. But I'd love to see Shippuden Kiba because, well, it has a full-sized Akamaru. Since we have like a dog mode now, Tamashii now has a dog mode because of Bond Forger from the Spy Family. So I'd love to see him. And Akamaru could be like Roy Pose will come like different like expressions and stuff, like recreate like fang over fang, stuff like that. Kiba would be like just be like the regular like base mode like stuff used on like Shippuden Naruto. So it would be like a Roy fun figure, have like different expressions, and it'd be fun to mess with. Probably be prima bandai if they did it, but still I'd love to see him. Number 5, Zabuza and Haku. These are probably my favorite villains in like the first half of Naruto. They're really cool. And then, but for Zabuza, if they do them, I don't want them to do the same mistake that they did with Guts. Like give him like the really tiny like wrist joints, and where it like falls off easily and breaks because of like the giant sword and really loose. They did that with Guts. I don't want them to do it with Zabuza. But Zabuza and Haku, they'd be great. Like we have like the old ones, like the old like Toy Biz, I think. Like the Sound 5, they haven't aged the best, so yeah. I'd love to see them. I have the old ones, but yeah, they need replacements for sure. They need upgrades. Yeah. They work really well with like new articulation stuff. Yeah. That's number 5. Number 4 is the first 3 Hokage, Hashirama, Tobirama, and Sarutobi. Now these 3 I really want to see, since I want all the Hokage in my collection. We have Minato coming on the way, so that's great. And they could give like both of them like different like expressions and stuff, like for Edo Tensei, and like comedic faces and then stuff like that. I'd love to see him. Like the Sarutobi could have like the maybe the Sarutobi would be cool because it could, for Orochimaru, like it could come with, like the female face or something, like from when he fought him during the Chunin exam. And then like and maybe like a long bendable neck, since we now have, like they're now using bendable parts, like, well, with Gear 5 Luffy and stuff like that. And yeah, I'd love to see him, especially Tobirama. I think Hashirama and Tobirama, they could use like parts from Madara. Yeah, we have Madara, so we need Hashirama so we could fight him. Yeah. Now at number 3, the rest of the Akatsuki. We have Itachi coming on the way, and we have Pain, and then they said they're gonna do like the rest of the Akatsuki. So I'm hoping we get the rest of the Akatsuki: Deidara, Sasori, Kisame, Konan, Hidan, and Kakuzu, and Zetsu, and the Orange Mask Obito. I'd love to see the rest of them. Like they could have like tons of parts and stuff, like different like parts. Deidara could have like his giant like bird. Like it could be like Green Goblin's glider, make him a deluxe like that. Sasori could actually work really well, since like Figuarts have like tons of joints, like they'd look better exposed, and then it could actually make him look like a real puppet and stuff. Like that would be cool. And then he could also come like puppets. Deidara could come like little like clay accessories. Then the Conan could have like her huge paper wings, like they could be like fully articulated. Like they did like huge wing accessories before with like Falcon from like Captain America. I think it was Civil War, or it might have been Infinity War. And then they did him, like so they have like giant wing accessories. And then they did like and then Kisame could have like his giant sword, and he could have like shark summons. Yeah. I could see like Zetsu, Konan, and like the Orange Mask Obito being premium band exclusive. Like Deidara, Sasori, Kisame, they could be like general release. Yeah. Since we have now like the classic Katsuki, I'd love to see the rest of them being made. Number 2, Tsunade. Another highly requested character. Tsunade, we have Jiraiya, we have Orochimaru. Now we just need Tsunade. Like her jacket could be like her green jacket could be like cloth goods, and then they could have like different expressions for like assess like DLC for Sakura maybe. Like she'd have like yelling expressions, like comedic faces to go with like Kid Naruto and stuff, and then like a screaming face, and then she could come like her necklace could be like removable, and then you could put on the Kid Naruto, and then they could have like and she'd have the little like slug, and then like it would be cool. She'd have like a little slug accessory. She probably won't come with much, but she'd be really cool. She'd be pretty posable. We don't have a figure of her. We need her to complete the legendary signing. They made Jiraiya, they made Orochimaru in the new line, so yeah. And now at number 1, Shikamaru. Shikamaru is my favorite Naruto character. He's a funny character. I love him. He's my favorite. And we need a Shikamaru. We need he'd be a really fun figure to pose. Like come with like he could have like the shadow jutsu effects. He could have like and then he could have like tons of faces. He could maybe like to recreate Asuma's death. He could come with like Asuma's lighter, and you could recreate those things. Come with like a crying face for Shippuden's Shikamaru. Kid Shikamaru could come with like more comedic faces and stuff, and like different accessories, like different like shadow effects, like smaller ones. Yeah, I'd love to see Shikamaru be made. He's a great character, and yeah. Number 1 pick is Shikamaru. And yeah, that's basically it for my top 10 list. I love all these characters. I'd love to see all of them be made. I'm hoping the Naruto line continues as long as the Dragon Ball line and the Kamen Rider line, and then like I hope it continues until the day I die. Like it's fantastic. This line has been fantastic so far. These characters, I'd love to see all of them be made. They'd all be great. And yeah, hope you enjoyed this video, and bye.